Cholera also started out in the bodies of animals. The creatures that harbored cholera live in the sea. They're a kind of tiny crustacean called copepods. They're about 1 millimeter long, with teardrop-shaped bodies and a single bright red eye. Since they can't swim, they're considered a kind of zooplankton, drifting in the water and delaying gravity's pull to the depths with long antennae splayed outward like wings on a glider plane. Though they're not talked about much, they're actually the most abundant multicellular creatures on Earth. A single sea cucumber might be covered with over 2,000 copepods, a single hand-sized starfish with hundreds. In some places, the copepods are so thick that the water turns opaque, and in a single season each one may produce nearly 4.5 billion offspring. Vibrio cholera are their microbial partners. V. cholera is a microscopic, comma-shaped species of bacteria from the genus Vibrio. Although V. cholera can live on its own, free-floating in the water, it collects most lushly in and on copepods, sticking to copepods' egg sacs and lining the interior of their guts. Vibrio bacteria performed a valuable ecological function there. Like other crustaceans, copepods encase themselves in crusty exteriors made of a polymer called chitin. Several times during their lifetimes, they shed their outgrown skins like snakes, discarding 100 billion tons of carapaces annually. Vibrio bacteria feed on this abundance of chitin, collectively recycling 90% of the ocean's excess chitin. Were it not for them, Copepods' mountain of exoskeletons would starve the ocean of carbon and nitrogen. Vibrio bacteria and copepods proliferated in warm, brackish coastal waters, where fresh and salty waters met, such as in the Sundarbans, an expansive wetlands at the mouth of the world's largest bay, the Bay of Bengal. This was a netherworld of land and sea long hostile to human penetration. Every day, the Bay of Bengal's salty tides rushed over the Sundarbans' low-lying mangrove forests and mudflats, pushing seawater as far as 500 miles inland, creating temporary islands of high ground called chars that daily rose and vanished with the tides. Cyclones, poisonous snakes, crocodiles, Javan rhinoceros, wild buffalo, and even Bengal tigers stalked the swamps. The Mughal emperors who ruled the Indian subcontinent up until the 17th century prudently left the